Hey guys, Ben from Ben's Game Time here, and I'm here with a different special video for you guys. I have reached 100,000 gamer score on Xbox, Xbox Live, etc. And so this video, much like the 50,000 gamer score video, will be just going over the games that I played and the achievements I got on the way to 100,000. I got it on November the 13th. I'm not sure why it's saying 14th for the milestone, but the achievements were unlocked on the 13th. So yeah, let's go over it. And I'm going to be using True Achievements website for this instead of the Xbox itself, because with the Xbox sometimes the games just don't show up for whatever reason, or it will show for some of the PC games one version of the game but not the other one when it's something where I've played either the opposite version or I've played both. So let's get started. I'm not going to go over the games that I showcased in the 50,000 video. So I'll have that linked in the description so you can see the games and everything from 0 to 50,000. This is just 50,000 to 100,000. So getting started, Bioshock, I already have this open in another tab. So from the end of that video was this achievement, World of Heart Rescuer for the Worlds of Heart minigame. So after that, found the collectible roses in that minigame, rescued a little sister in that without destroying that. So just these achievements right here. Charged the Ferris wheel 9 different times, found all the collectible roses, found all the collectible roses. So got a couple more of the minigame achievements from Bioshock. And the ones I don't have yet, scrolling down, are complete the game on the hardest setting. Just haven't done that because I wanted to go and play the other games in the Bioshock collection. And then these are just more minigame stuff. Maybe I'll go back and do these. I wasn't too crazy about the minigames in this game, so I don't know. We'll see. So next, Bioshock 2. First time I actually played Bioshock 2, I didn't have it on the 360, so Bioshock Collection definitely worth the price because I did not have either Bioshock 2 or Bioshock Infinite. So going over some of the things, okay, story-based, uh, just the easy achievements. Let's see, anything worth noting here? Most of this is probably just story-based, really. Upgrade a weapon, yeah, you're just gonna get that. Do that for the first time, so story-based, uh, easy to get, story-based, research, defeat 3 big daddies without dying. I mean, yeah, that's not too hard to do. Spend money on a vending machine, that's just, so yeah, a lot of these are just, you're gonna get these. Gather 600 atom. So yeah, I don't see any that are really worth mentioning. I guess this one, harvest or save every little sister. I mean, you're probably going to do that anyway. So, story based again, just grinding a little bit. Beat the game. I so I think this was just like an Easter egg achievement. And then for this one, yeah, it's the collectibles. You got to go around and find all the audio diaries. That's something that's kind of a pain. Collectible achievements in general, but hey, what are you gonna do? Savior, okay, so it's like saving all the little sisters, and then throughout the game you have the choice to either kill or save certain people. So not killing them, another achievement for that. Just grinding out some stuff. Find or purchase all the plasmids, so yeah, just grind out. Finish the game without using Vita Chambers, not too bad. I think as for stuff I don't have unlocked, it's just Minerva's Den stuff. I didn't do any of the DLC in this game. So that's pretty much all of it. And then the Protector Trials I didn't do either. So yeah, it's all just DLC stuff that I skipped, I think. And then, completing the game on the hardest difficulty. Kill 30 enemies only using traps. Okay, that's just a grinding achievement. And then get through a gather with no damage and no one getting to the little sister. So yeah, that's just the only tough one. What about the secret one? What is it? Kill an enemy with its own projectile. Okay, so I could have just easily done that. So yeah, pretty much mostly just missing DLC stuff and then a few handful of like extra things on the side. So moving on to BioShock Infinite. This game's pretty fun. I would say it's probably my second favorite of the BioShock series. BioShock 1 being the favorite of mine, and then this being close second because it's pretty good. So yeah, you got collect every voxophone. So just another collectible thing. Use all telescopes and kinetoscopes, another collectibles thing. Perform all 8 of the vigor combinations. So it's kind of a collectible. It's more like just like going through carefully and saying, okay, got this combination, got the next one. Killed 5 enemies while drunk, not too hard. Environmental hazards, not hard. Collected every infusion upgrade, so kind of a collectible, kind of not. Depends on how you want to look at it. Upgrade 1 attribute to its max level, so yeah, just kind of grindy. So yeah, a lot of these are just kind of grindy, like kill 30 while riding a skyline, or kill 30 using allies brought in through a tear. So yeah, it's just like, hey, you do the thing and you just grind for it until, it's completed. I think I have some of the DLC. Yeah, like this one, for example, kill 150 enemies with this specific gun. You just grind for that. So yeah, I have some of the DLC achievements in this because I heard that the DLC was good in this game, and it was. So yeah, complete Burial at Sea Episode 2. So yeah, just some stuff with the DLC. More DLC stuff, Episode 1. Finish the campaign on medium or above, unlock 1999 mode. Story-related stuff, a lot of story-related stuff. So yeah, just basically story-related or grinding-based achievements, and I think the only ones I'm missing are, yeah, complete on hard or above, 1999 mode. Didn't try that, I just went and did Burial at Sea and the other DLC, because I remember right, there's the DLC that's kind of like a round-based thing. Killed a handyman by only shooting his heart. That one's kind of tough. I haven't really made a serious attempt at it yet. I tried it like once or twice. I'm like, yeah, now I got other achievements to go for. So yeah, another difficulty-based one. Yeah, defeated all the waves in the Ops Seal. Defeated all the waves. Yeah, so the survival-based DLC challenges didn't do much of those. I started them, but wasn't too into that. I just went to do Burial at Sea, and wanted to play that and see what that was all about. So a lot of those, and then just collectibles in the DLC. Purchased any 2 upgrades in Burial at Sea Episode 1, so just didn't do that for whatever reason. Destroy turrets, didn't do that. So yeah, there's a couple things I just didn't do. Damage 15 foes with an exploding enemy using radar range. Okay, so just decided not to do that yet. Shatter enemies, yeah, so there's just a lot of like small stuff I didn't do because the Burial at Sea DLC is pretty straightforward, really, so I didn't really go off the beaten path much. So yeah, collect all the audio diaries, didn't do that. Which this one? Completed in 1998 mode, so yeah, obviously didn't do that because I wasn't really going for difficulty-based stuff yet. And yeah, just more grinding or collecting stuff with Burial at Sea. So yeah, fun game. Alright, so we got Solitaire. I think there's only like one achievement that, yeah. So like, when the 50,000 video came up, got the daily challenges for silver, and so December, 12 bronze daily challenge badges, completed that game. All the Microsoft casual games are just kind of a pain to do in terms of the achievements, because a lot of them are pretty straightforward. Like, okay, yeah, cleared 100 pyramid boards, you're going to just grind for that. Won 100 free cell games, you're going to just grind for that. So if you're just playing casually, then yeah, you'll eventually get this stuff. But then, like, you have the daily challenges, and it's like, oh, you have to get 8 gold badges, which is like, okay, you got to play for pretty much almost the entire month. If you're doing it optimally and completing every challenge it gives you, you'll probably be done by late teens, early 20s in terms of days of the month. So yeah, you gotta just like wait a whole year to get some of these achievements, like 12 bronze daily challenge badges. Badges can only be earned once a month, so with 12 bronze badges, you gotta wait the whole year to get that achievement. And I mean, bronze is pretty easy to get. It only takes like less than a week to get to bronze, but it's still a pain to have to wait that long, and you can't go back and backtrack to older months. So not the hardest completion, but just really annoying because you have to wait so long for stuff. Skate 3. Okay, so these games are going to be ordered in terms of when I played them last. I don't think I have any new Skate 3 achievements. Yeah, the last Skate achievement I got was in 2014, so yeah, we don't have to go over that. Alright, Assassin's Creed Ezio Collection. These collection games that have been released since, Bioshock's, kind of started it. Uh, Big help in getting Gamerscore. When you have a game that just says, "Hey, here's 3 games in one, 3,000 Gamerscore, go nuts," very great for getting a whole bunch of achievements. So I'm not gonna go over it too much because a lot of it's like story based, or a lot of it's just stuff you do collectible wise over the course of the game, whether it be, this one like pickpocket 1,000, currency, or it's something like the feathers, going around collecting all the feathers in Assassin's Creed 2. So yeah, there's just a bunch of like grindy or story-based achievements in this list. I'm not going to go over everything. I'm not missing too much. Revelations, find all of the decipher fragments. So yeah, that's just a collectibles thing. Break the loop and the cycle. I think that's actually a DLC thing. Actually, now that I look at it, yeah, Lost Archive. So some DLC stuff in Revelations, and then Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. Find 1 artifact in 2012. Okay, so for that one, basically, you have different segments of the game. So you have the past segments that take up most of the game, and then you have the present day segments where you're, in the same locations, but you're just present day, and you can run around and do stuff, or you could just go back into the Animus and continue on with the story. So and in the present day, they have artifacts lying around that you can collect. Just didn't do it yet. So yeah, didn't do that, and then receive 100% synchronization in the missions of the DLC. So yeah, just didn't do that. Just played the DLC and then went to Revelations. But yeah, so most of these pretty straightforward. But yeah, doing stuff like getting all the collectibles were a pain. Uh, Getting all the puzzle glyph things, that was also tough sometimes. Depending on what the thing was. I mean, I tried to challenge myself and just like solve them on my own, but then like sometimes it's like, okay, I actually have to look it up because I don't understand the puzzle or whatever. So yeah, basically a lot of it is either, grindy, like, okay, win 100,000 while playing this, gambling game, so, grind for that. Or, it's either grinding based or just something collectible, or, just something that will take time. So not really, much to go over in that. Alright, Skyrim. Didn't play a lot of Skyrim because, well, the reason I didn't play a whole lot of Skyrim was because before starting Skyrim, I played a lot of Fallout 4. So that's the thing, is that like I was just kind of Bethesda'd out, if that makes sense. It's like I just played a whole bunch of Fallout 4, so I don't have a whole lot of achievements in this. So yeah, just story-based. I think this is just either story-based or you just do it at the beginning. Story-based, story-based, story, story. So yeah, all this is just all story-based, really. I think the only thing that isn't is like, yeah, like I think Kindred Judgment was a vampire DLC, right? Yeah, Dawn Guard DLC. So for whatever reason, I started the vampire DLC really early. I don't know why I did that, but I just did. So yeah, this achievement is for like using the bow that you get as the reward for completing that DLC. And that's pretty much where it left off. I just kind of was, you know, tired of playing Bethesda games. So yeah, as you can see, I have a lot to do. Maybe I'll go back to it when I feel like it. But yeah, it was just the thing where I played a whole bunch of Fallout 4 and the DLC. So I just was like, I've played so much Bethesda stuff, I just want to do something else. So yeah, but Fallout 4, let's see, September 2016. So yeah, okay, so most of this is covered uh, in that video. Actually, it seems like all of it's covered in the video. Huh. Oh wait, no, wait. Yeah, the DLC is going to be on the bottom, isn't it? Right? Yeah, okay, so the DLC I didn't do until 2017, so you have, complete, all the stuff in the robot DLC, complete everything in Wasteland Workshop, complete everything in Far Harbor. And so none of these were too difficult. I did have a glitch in the Automatron DLC where I was doing one of the missions. It's the one where you have to survive in that room for a while, and it just kind of soft locked. Enemies wouldn't spawn, so I had to like start that over. But that was really the only problem with that one. Produce 100 objects. That was kind of grindy because you had to go around, grab the materials, go and make the thing. Did it with steel balls, I think. And basically, you have to go around, find steel or deconstruct it from your settlement, and then you have to feed it to the machine. It makes the steel balls, and then you can take the steel balls and make more steel balls out of it. So it's still a little grindy, but. And then Vault Tech, that was kind of an easy DLC. Nuka World, though, that was the one that really took some time. So a lot of it's story based, like, okay, yeah, do this, complete quests, do on this. So establish 8 raider camps, not hard. But then it's like, get all the magazines. Okay, that's kind of a collectible based thing. Create 20 different flavors, kind of a grindy collectible things. And then you have this one, redeem 100,000 tickets at the arcade, which is just really grindy. It sucks. The best way to do it is to play basketball and just like slam the basketball in and out of the hoop and just grind up a bunch of tickets that way, but it's still very grindy. You're still only going to get, I think, a couple hundred per game doing that. So like as you can see, 100,000, it takes a while. So that was not fun. So yeah, I did this, and then I went to Skyrim, and then I was just like, I don't feel like playing any more Bethesda games. So yeah, the DLCs, gameplay wise, the DLCs were fun. Like just playing the DLCs fun, but going for the achievements, like the tickets and stuff like that, or like building a whole bunch of stuff with your machines or whatever, not so fun. So jetpack refueled. Okay, yeah. So there's a couple achievements here. Score 250,000 points and build that, and that's it. Everything else was either unlocked before, or I just haven't played this game that much, really. That's mostly it. Just haven't played it a whole lot. Rare replay. Let's see how much stuff is new, because honestly, I just periodically play this game. So sometimes I feel like going in and playing it, sometimes I just don't. So we're gonna just keep finding until, okay, this is May 2016, July. Okay, so here, starting here. So Battletoads complete a loop of the Infinite Turbo Tunnel. That was tough because it's Battletoads. So I mean, Saberwolf. I think I have all the Saberwolf achievements. Yeah, complete a snapshot, complete all the So yeah, I have all the Saberwolf achievements. Uh, with the old ZX Spectrum stuff that's on Rare Replay, mostly just like look up a guide, see if there's a map somewhere, because it's easier to do it that way, honestly, if I'm just going for the Gamerscore. Rank of Aficionado. Okay, Underworld, same thing. I think I have all the achievements. Yeah, complete all the snapshots and stuff. So I have all those, and basically it's just like, yeah, look up a guide, see what to do. Alright, Killer Instinct Gold. Plays every character, perform 20 master combos, sample every single game mode, combo breaker. I think I have some more later on, but yeah, like when it comes to Killer Instinct, not great at fighting games, like I've said in the last video when I was talking about games like Mortal Kombat or Soul Calibur. So yeah, not great at fighting games, so that was a little tough. RC Pro Am, 25 first places, finish every track, and then complete all the snapshots. Alright, so I think I have everything in RC Pro Am. So yeah, here's more Killer Instinct stuff. Complete arcade mode, play as Gargos. Let's see, 5 no mercy or fatality finishes, 5 ultra combos. That was kind of like a grindy thing, although you could do that. I believe the method of doing that easily was either in practice mode or it was in a 2-player battle. So you basically are in a 2-player battle and you do that, although I'm not sure which method it is. It could be both, could be either or. So yeah, that was just a little bit of a grind. Win streak of 10 or more in arcade, so kind of grinded for that a little bit, just trying to, like, be good at that. Visit every location. That's kind of a grindy thing, just because it's, the locations are random, so you might get the location, or you might not. 25 supreme victories. So okay, viewed all of the concept showcases. Okay, so with that achievement, basically, as you go and like get the stamps and level up your profile or whatever, you unlock videos, and so this is just like unlocking on all and watching all the videos in concept showcases. There's other types of videos. So Lunar Jetman, I think I have everything in Lunar Jetman. Yeah, complete all the snapshots and get all those. Lunar Jetman was just a game that I didn't play initially because my plan for Rare Replay was to play everything in order, but then like Lunar Jetman was just a game that I didn't get what I was not getting, if that makes sense. Like I was playing and it's like, this doesn't feel right. I'm missing something here. And so I just came back to it much later. Sampled every Saberman game, and then Night Lore, played the game for the first time, and is that really it? I thought I played Night Lore more, but I guess I just kind of stopped and went on to something else, because that's the thing, Rare Replay, it's such a big collection that you can just pick it up and put it down. So yeah, that's basically where that ends off, I guess. Come back to that at some point in the future, maybe. Resident Evil 4, alright. So this one I have almost everything. I'm missing a couple things. So yeah, a lot of it's just like, hey, beat the game. Like half this stuff is just like you did story based, like defeat this boss, save this, save Ashley for the first time. Getting all the bottle caps, that's just I think that has to do with the shooting galleries. So that was kind of grindy, kind of a pain having to do that. It was either a collectible or a shooting gallery thing. So let's actually check. It was a shooting gallery. So yeah, the shooting gallery's a little bit of a pain, a little tough, but yeah. So not too bad. And then yeah, beat the game. The only ones I don't have are these 4, which summoning the boss early, the lake boss, you gotta just shoot the water. I didn't note that, so I just didn't do it. So this one is to kill a boss before you can technically kill him, which the best way to do that is to use an RPG. I didn't know that, so I just didn't do it. Beat the game on the hardest difficulty, so I only played through it once. And then get all the costumes. To do this, I think you need to play the Operation Ada storyline, which I didn't do. I actually started it, I think, but then just stopped because I wanted to, play a different game or something. So yeah, I could easily come back and finish this. Maybe I will at some point. Okay, Ukulele. So this game, I completed it. It mixed feelings about the game. Part of it is good, part of it isn't. So yeah, it's just, I mean, for the most part, it's okay. So a lot of this is just story-based stuff, or beating the game stuff. So it's like defeat the World 1 boss, complete one of the minecart challenges, transformation, high score in an arcade game, collect your first quills, collect this many pages. So yeah, the only thing that I think is actually tough or is something that would be like a little extra. I mean, obviously collecting all the pages in the game, but then like getting the pirate treasures, those are just very well hidden. Look up a walkthrough for those and you'll find them. But yeah, so yeah, I enjoyed playing it, but it does have its issues. It's not as fun as say Banjo-Kazooie. So yeah, let's see here. Assassin's Creed 3. When did I start playing that? July 2017. Okay, so yeah, I only played a little bit of it. I don't know why I stopped. Let's see. Yeah, I'm just missing a lot. I just didn't play it a whole lot. Not sure why. Oh, okay. So, alright. Microsoft Jigsaw. Again, another one of the casual games. So yeah, get 12 bronze daily challenges. So, I'm only missing one achievement in this, and that's to perfect run the 2 6-pack. So yeah, just haven't done that yet. Not really interested in doing it, but I don't know. It's there. It's always going to be there if I ever want to. But yeah, it's not the best of the casual games, but it's a casual game. Telltale's Walk Dead, not too bad, really. It's easy. You get all the achievements pretty much for just playing the game, really. Complete. This is like, oh, you did something in the story. You did something in the story. So all of it is all do stuff in the story. The only one I think that isn't is the rock paper scissors game. You actually have to win that, but it's not too hard. All right, another casual game. We have Ultimate Word Games. I am not much of a crossword puzzle guy, if that makes sense. I'm not into crossword puzzles or any kind of like. I'm more of a Sudoku or Minesweeper kind of guy. So yeah, I I saw this game came out. I tried it a little bit, and I just didn't really care. Like I didn't even go for daily challenges kind of thing. So yeah, I just didn't really find it interesting enough. Okay, I'm 99% sure I didn't get any new achievements in Fight Night Round 4. Yeah, unlocked offline, and then if I scroll down, yeah, 2014. So yeah, no new achievements in that. It's just that I picked it up and played it again. Alright, page 2. Modern Warfare 3. I think I only have one new achievement in that, and it is to get all the intel items. So yeah, I went back and did a collectibles achievement. I don't know why I felt like doing it. I just did at some point. So yeah, got all the intel finally. And I think I'm pretty much just missing all the DLC achievements really. I think there's that and Spec Ops. Just, didn't do Spec Ops either. So yeah, missing all the DLC. I just never bought the DLC on the game. Walking Dead Season 2, pretty self-explanatory. It's the same thing as Season 1. You just play through the story and you get all the achievements. Telltale games aren't that hard to, either play or get all the achievements in, but I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of them. It's just like, not as fun as some other games. Okay, Minecraft Xbox One Edition. Last achievements I got were in 2015, so nothing new in this department unless they count the updates later on. Alright, yeah, they count those later on. So that's 2016. That's okay, so yeah, here we go. Here's like 2017. So let's see, anything else? And then yeah, more 2017. Okay, so looking at this, kill mob while wearing the mob type head. So yeah, that's kind of like you need a looting sword for that. And this one, Supersonic's kind of tough. You have to just like make a hole in just the right kind of way. So yeah, that achievement's tough. Respawn the Ender Dragon, collect a glass bottle, poison a witch, dry a sponge. So most of these aren't too bad. Map room sucks because there's always that one dot that you have not covered and you can't tell because it might either blend in with snow or the border, or not snow, sand. Sand or like the border. So though that achievement's pretty annoying at times. That one's not too hard. Tame horse, not hard, not hard, not hard. Uh, the minigame stuff, I didn't play the minigames, so yeah, there's just that. Totem of Undying, not hard. So yeah, a lot of this is just not hard. Uh, these I didn't do just cause I didn't do them, I guess. But yeah, so got a couple of the achievements, missing a few still. Cuphead, got all the achievements in Cuphead that matter gamer score-wise, I should say. I'm missing some of the zero gamer score achievements like complete all levels without killing enemies or defeat a boss by using only mini plane bullets. So yeah, didn't do those, but yeah, basically did everything. Got all the coins, beat the game. The only one that was, I mean, I shouldn't say the only one because, you know, first playthrough was tough because it was, you know, your first playthrough was tough. But the only one that was extremely difficult were, okay, well, the only ones that were extremely difficult were getting A ranks on all the boss fights and then beating the game on expert mode. That one was pretty tough, but I mean, you know, you look at the game, it came out September 29th and I got expert done on the 7th, so, you know, it took me only about a week. But yeah, pretty fun game. I highly recommend it. WWE 2K16. This game, well, it's a 2K sports game, and that's all you really need to know. The only new achievements are WWE Championship for my career, and then get inducted into the Hall of Fame in my career. This game, though, I just don't think I'm ever going to go back to it, because if you go down, we have online stuff. Online was, you know, discontinued or whatever, but hey, purchase all abilities. Purchase all skills, purchase all managers. You have to grind a lot for those, and I mean a lot. It's just a grind fest, and I just am not interested in doing a grind fest. So I'm not gonna, it's just gonna remain like that. I don't care. Master Chief Collection. Any new achievements in this? Yes, there are. There's one new, no, December. There's a couple. See, I think most of this is just going for skulls. Yeah, find and claim the Grunt Birthday Party skull in remastered mode. Pretty much just, yeah, I was going through and finding collectibles like skulls or the terminals. That was pretty much it. And then 2017 hidden music queue. Okay, so yeah, still missing a lot of achievements because it's such a big game. But yeah, basically all it was a lot of either collectibles or bonus stuff. Collect 6,000 medals. That's just a grinding based thing. So yeah, that was basically all I got in that. Overwatch, didn't play a whole lot of Overwatch. Like, I don't know, like multiplayer only games, I don't play a whole lot of. So yeah, I don't have too many achievements in this. Also, I'm not a fan of multiplayer achievements as a whole, so, you know, that's why. But yeah, so reach level, nope, didn't even do that. So yeah, play a game with friends, prevent in the game mode. Interrupt an ultimate ability, get 4 kills with that. Get 50 medals, reach level 10, restore health as mercy, you know, so just basically not a whole lot done with that game. Jetpack Joyride, Windows 8 version. I think there's only a Windows 8 version. Just decided to do this one day, and I mean, like, well, more so like 1 week, like March 3rd, 2018 to March 8th. So yeah, it took a week. Just decided to do it one day. It was not hard at all. So yeah. American Wasteland, I do not believe I have any new achievements in this because I'm pretty sure I completed it. Yeah, back in 2012 I completed it. Just felt like playing it. So yeah, that's why it's so high up on the list. World Gone Sour, I completed already. Just kind of like, it's up there on the list because of the video. I made Bioshock. Everything was done in 2016, so yeah. Keep screwing that up. Alright, let's see, where else do we got? Banjo-Tooie. Now, this one I did get achievements in 2018. I started playing it in 2015 and then just stopped for whatever reason. And then, yeah, so 2018 went back and got all the achievements. Not really hard to get all the achievements in, because a lot of it's either story-based or you're just going to get eventually. Um, so yeah, and then luckily didn't have to 100% the game for it, because I feel like Banjo-Tooie's, definitely more difficult than Banjo-Kazooie 2. 100% because of all the backtracking you have to do and stuff. Perfect Dark, didn't play a whole lot of this. Only one new achievement. Like, I just couldn't get into this game. Maybe some other time. Alright, Poker Night 2. Another Telltale game before they started doing what they do with Walking Dead and all that stuff. Okay, although I guess they don't do it anymore. So yeah, just win a hand, win a tournament, buy a deck, buy a set of chips. You can use the money you win to buy cosmetic changes, buy the Borderlands 3, buy a drink. And then with some of the tournaments, you can win characters, trophies. So it's like Trophy Wife. So Claptrap, for example, puts up his Character of the Year award from the VGAs, and you can win that from him. So yeah, all these are pretty straightforward, not too tough because, it's just poker or whatever. The only thing that is tough is this one, win $1 million, which, yeah, you kind of have to just grind for that. And there's no guarantee that you're going to, win a tournament or a hand unless you're like really good at poker. I'm not too great at poker. So yeah, just kind of grindy based. There is a way to manipulate it where if you go all in, you can easily either steal the chips from the other players because they're gonna, chicken out or whatever. Or option B is they'll go all in with you, and if you're both all in, then what you can do is just hope that you win to knock them out. And if you don't win, you can just quit the game, re-enter it, and it didn't save because the hand didn't technically finish. So yeah, a lot of that to get to that point. Sudoku. I don't think there's any new stuff in this. Oh yeah, there is a couple. Complete a puzzle in less than a minute and use show all notes and then use erase notes with no other action in between. Okay, so yeah, I guess I just didn't do those. So yeah, those are done now. Sudoku is one of the casual games I actually like, because it's pretty fun. Crash the Insane Trilogy, pretty fun collection. The only ones, like, a lot of this was straightforward. Yeah, either just beating the game or just doing some, like, different things, like shoot a background UFO in future tense. You just, like, there's UFOs flying around, you shoot one with your bazooka in that game. So, for the most part, not hard to complete. The only achievements that were tough were all the time trial stuff, because time trials, you have to be pretty dead on to be able to complete them. Like the gold relics, you have to be running all the time and just be dead on in order to do that. And then the only other tough one was Crash Bandicoot 1. I think it's this one. Right? Is it this one? Yeah, Platinum Gold Relic on Stormy Ascent. Just that one was really tough. Because it's Stormy Ascent, hardest level in the game, and you have to get a gold relic on it. So yeah, that one was really tough, and just getting all the gold relics was tough. But overall, fun game. Highly recommend it. All right, Legacy of the Duelist. There's definitely new achievements in this because of, I think a lot of this just, popped up during the Let's Play of it. So yeah, completed 5D's campaign, do a XC summon kind of stuff. Make your first deck. Deal damage and reflective damage, deal damage and effect damage. You can just grind this out in the tutorial. Duel against Joey, you can just have a deck that's all about reflective damage. So it's like, okay, magic cylinder or whatever. And then effect damage, it's like, oh, okay, I have a burn deck where it's like, you know, bad reaction to Samachi or another card that makes it so that way when you heal life points, you actually lose them. Gift card, give your opponent 3,000, but it's actually damaging 3,000, that kind of thing. Unlock all avatars. This one is a grind because you have these challenge duels that you have to do in challenge mode, and they have some pretty strong decks. Really just Exodia your way to a win. But it's just kind of a grind because it takes a while. Create 5 decks. So yeah, win all duelist challenges. Basically, yeah, just grind for that. Use an Exodia deck or something that will easily win. And then the online duels, just as you can see, unranked multiplayer match, there's less limitations on the decks you can use, so not too hard. Battle pack match, you just get a bunch of random cards, and it's just like luck of the draw. Now for the ranked duel, that one was tough because people actually, know what they're doing, like they use meta decks and stuff like that. I finally got this by using a burn deck, where I just used a bunch of trap cards that did direct life point damage and just got lucky with the card draws, got everything in the right order. So yeah, that one's completed. World at War. I don't have too many. I mean, I have a lot of the achievements, but there's definitely stuff I'm missing. Like, I did the death cards, did a lot of the zombie stuff, which some of them can be tough. But yeah, it's like, as for stuff I don't have, pretty much all this veteran stuff. I didn't do veteran. Um, so yeah, zombies. Big Baller scoring 75,000 points in a single game. That one was tough because it's kind of a grind and you have to have a perfect game because it's on the Verrucht map. Although, wait, is it on Verrucht or is it on Shinonuma, right? Yeah, it's in Shinonuma. So that one's tough because it's like Quick Revive back in World at War did not revive you if you were playing single player. So you have to have a perfect game where you get 75,000 points. That was kind of tough, but got it. Got all those achievements, and then the only one in Derice that I'm missing is survive until round 20 without buying a single perk because of that whole, one, you're not buying perks, so you can't, revive yourself, kind of thing. So it's more of a co-op oriented thing, and I just didn't get it yet. So yeah, pretty much all I'm missing are, that achievement and a lot of stuff on veteran. And as for these two, like, multiplayer achievements to prestige, like, we all know that World of War multiplayer is, just not worth it. So yeah. All right, Microsoft Treasure Hunt, Windows 8 version. So yeah, this is an example of uh, not doing it on the Xbox itself because only Windows 8 will show up, and yet I have done both versions. So yeah, so Microsoft Treasure Hunt is basically a spin-off game of Minesweeper. So Minesweeper has an adventure mode in there along with, the usual stuff, just regular games, daily challenges, and then they have this adventure mode. And then they took the adventure mode and made it its own game called Treasure Hunt. And basically, all it is Minesweeper, but you pick up gold and you have to open doors with keys or kill monsters with arrows. It's basically just Minesweeper. So a lot of this is grind based, and it just kind of sucks because you're grinding a lot. So, buy this upgrade, buy this upgrade. So you have to, and a lot of it's luck based because sometimes when you enter a shop every 5 levels, you have, you can buy the items themselves for like dynamite, maps, pickaxes, and then you can buy a extra life, unless you already have one, in which case you can't. And then you'll either be able to buy an upgrade or you'll be able to buy shields, which are just free hits. And it's completely random which one you get. You can manipulate it a little bit by not buying the shields. You're more likely to get an upgrade. But it's just a pain to have to, grind it out. And then the worst one of all is this: gather 5 million gold. And that is just a grind because, like, early levels you're only going to get like 5, 7 gold from pickups, but then later levels you'll get, 5,000 from the better ones. So you have to like just play long games and just grind it out. It's pain. Do not recommend grinding it out unless you really want to. Red Dead Redemption 2 didn't play a whole lot. Like, I beat the story. I did the epilogue. So yeah, it's mostly just story-based achievements, really. Didn't do any of the collectibles, didn't do any of the online stuff. So yeah, just missing a lot of stuff because I played through the story, which was already, pretty long. And then, Kingdom Hearts 3 came out, so I wanted to play Kingdom Hearts 3. And so onto Kingdom Hearts 3. Not terrible to complete. A lot of it's just beat the game. But like some of them are a little grindy. Some of them are a bit of a pain. Like, for example, complete the Lucky Emblem section of the Gummy Phone. So that's a collectibles thing that you have to do, and that's kind of a pain. You have sink 200 ships in the Caribbean, kind of a grind. So yeah, fully power up your ships, kind of a grind because you have to find those crabs. Let's see, what else was there? Synthesize the Ultima. That was a grind because you have to find all the orichalcum and then some materials. Scores in minigames, not too bad really, actually. The scores in the minigames weren't too bad. Treasure section in a Gummy Phone, another collectible thing. Adversary section, somewhat of a collectible thing. You're going to get this in normal gameplay, and then the only other thing is the challenge rooms. Once you do all the challenge rooms, you'll complete that. This is a boss fight. Secret boss, not too bad. But yeah, so the worst ones are the ones, just all the collectible ones, game records, getting a high score on everything. Level 99 is not that bad when you're grinding out for everything else. Get an excellent rating while making every type of cuisine. And then this one was my least favorite. Complete the synthesis section of the Gummy Phone. So you have to synthesize one of everything. And the problem with that is you have to find where some of the materials are. So you can get, shards are easy to get, but then the crystals, the full crystals are hard to get, and you got to go to specific battle gates, and you got to look up, where do I get this crystal, and then you go and do a battle gate over and over again. It's just a terrible grind, not recommended. I'm just not a fan of grind-based achievements. All right, Spyro Reignited, another collection, pretty fun. I can't remember any achievements that were especially difficult. It was just, basically just completing the game, you know. So yeah, pretty fun. I highly recommend getting this trilogy. All of it is just, finding everything, get all the gems or dragon or, whatever. Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. I think all of this is new. Yeah, so this game is not that fun. I'm just gonna say. I'm not a big fan of it. And that's just because, A, again, I'm not really that great at fighting games, but B, this one was just not that great. Like, Marvel vs. Capcom 3 was way better. Like, the character selection was kind of weak. And so, yeah, I'm missing a lot of online stuff because I didn't play the online. Story, most of this is just story mode, really. Block 100 times, grind. Arcade mode, that's a grind, use things so many times, so that's a grind-based thing. Hit combos, grind-based thing, Play 50 matches offline, unlock 10 of those. Perfect victory, 5 level 3 finishes, 50 throws. So a lot of grind stuff, a lot of just story mode stuff. Complete arcade mode with every character, so big grind there. And then mission mode. So did a couple of those. I don't think I've done all of them, but yeah. So yeah, not a fan of this game really. Probably not going to play the online mode just because I'm, A, again, not great at fighting games, and B, just don't want to because I was just not a fan of this game. So yeah. Doom. Alright. Doom I completed, and Doom, honestly, pretty good completion. I think it was really fun. Uh, some of them are grindy, like finding all the runes, killing enemies with specific weapons and stuff, but fully upgrade your suit in a single campaign run, find all data logs. So there are some collectible achievements, but overall, this game is very fun. I highly recommend it, and honestly, it has online achievements that are not bad, like reach level 5, win a multiplayer match. You're gonna get those. And I think I gotta scroll down. Yeah, okay, so there's an arcade mode, not too hard. But then, yeah, so like there's some DLC multiplayer stuff that just gets included, and they're not hard. It's just, kill 10 enemies with this demon, or this gun, or use a taunt from this, or use a armor, and the taunts and armor can just be unlocked either through a challenge, or you can just grind your levels up to it, and you level up fairly fast in the game. It's not hard to max level, really. So yeah, that was not a bad time. I think um, that it's a pretty solid game all around. The multiplayer achievements are not that bad compared to other games. So yeah, highly recommend it. Borderlands the pre-sequel. Alright. Yeah, a lot of this is story-based. So yeah, a lot of it's story-based. Some of it's just extra stuff like suffocate for 5 minutes continuously. Um, use someone's skill so many times. DLC stuff, not too bad. I think there's a few things I'm missing, but it's mostly just like co-op stuff. And then like this one, right? Like claptraps things. Some of them require co-op, so yeah, most of it's just co-op that I'm missing. Like win a duel. This one, collateral damage, kind of tough. But yeah, the DLC wasn't too bad, I don't think. The only one that was a little rough was kill 10 spy bugs because they just spawn randomly. So yeah, you just have to grind that out a little bit. And I'm missing one. Outrun the wheel in the Temple of Boom. Okay, I think I just didn't do that. And then yeah, and then there's like one other achievement like that's secret in the regular game that's like completing a specific mission with 3 players. So yeah, I just didn't do that. So pretty much just missing co-op stuff. Microsoft Bingo. Okay, I'm just going to say this now. Do not, and I repeat, do not play this game. Like, ever. Don't. Because it is literally just grind the game. Okay, so how this works is it's bingo, right? You think bingo is going to be fun. But you only get, you're playing with a bunch of other people, and only 30 bingos can be called. And so typically that's going to be 1 or 2 per person depending on how many cards you play. It's very much set up like a mobile game where you have to play the game, you have to use tickets to spend on, bingo cards, and the more cards you buy, the more tickets it costs. And so you buy your tickets, or you use your tickets to buy the cards, you play the game, and then the tickets will slowly regenerate every couple minutes. So if you don't have tickets, you can't play the game. So yeah, you can only play the game in short bursts, but you can buy more tickets by using real life money. There's also in-game currency of coins. You win coins by playing bingo. You'll get a couple for every match you play or for every bingo you get. And basically, yeah, so it's just a grind. You get coins. You use the coins to buy, power ups. So yeah, you buy power-ups, which are things that slowly, get given to you during the game, and some of them are like, hey, change tiles into this, and you have bonus XP tiles, you have bonus coins tiles, bingo tiles, where you just have to get that single number, and it counts as a bingo. Fill up numbers tile, there's just a bunch of different power-ups that you have to spend your coins on, or you can buy coins with real money, so you don't have to grind so much, and then you have keys. Every bingo you get a treasure chest, and the treasure chest contains, more tickets, more coins, more power-ups, And you want to open them, but you only have so many keys, and you have to buy the keys with the coins, and so it's just a big grind, and it is not fun. Like, it's not too bad early on. Level 10. Okay, yeah, I reached level 10. I completed 3 different. Okay, so the collections in those treasure chests, you can randomly get a piece of a collection, quote unquote, because the game takes place in different themed areas based off of different places like Paris or Italy or whatever. And so once you complete a collection, apparently your ticket regeneration speeds up a little bit when you complete a collection. I didn't see it. It always said 5 minutes, so I don't know. Maybe it gave you more tickets, whatever. Um, so yeah, that's a grind. It's all a grind. Spent 10,000 coins. Grind for that. Reach level 30. Grind for that. I mean, like as you can see, I started in 2016, and I didn't finish it until this year, really. 2018, I got reached level 30, and I just very rarely played the game, really. So that's also part of why it took so long, was that it was because I played it on and off. But yeah, the last achievement. You have played at least one bingo match in every destination in the right order, so you have to play each location in the right order. The reason it takes so long is because the last location gets unlocked at like level 46, so 15 whole levels after the level 30 achievement. And you have to just grind and grind and grind, and it is just awful. I do not recommend this game. Just don't even play it. So yeah, that one not so fun. Final Fantasy VII. I started playing it and then I just stopped. Not sure why. Pretty much all this is just story based, really. So yeah, picked it up, started playing it, and just didn't really finish it. Binding of Isaac. I don't know if there's any new things in here. Okay, yeah, 2017. So 2 new achievements: kill Isaac with Judas, and then kill Satan with Isaac. Okay, so yeah, just beat the game with specific people. A lot of those kind of achievements that I still am missing. So yeah, I'm still missing a lot. And yeah, sometimes I go back to it, sometimes I don't. And then there's the Afterbirth DLC I didn't download yet, and Afterbirth Plus. So yeah, sometimes I go back and play it, sometimes I just like don't. So fun game. Okay, One Leaves. This game sucks. It's a anti-smoking PSA game made by, I think The Truth is what they're called or whatever. So yeah, just anti-smoking PSK game, and it is poorly made. It runs terribly. The frame rate's awful. The gameplay's awful. It's just awful. Don't play it. I mean, I played it for the achievements because, you know, achievements. But yeah, it's just terrible. You gotta. It's basically just a maze that you have to get through, but the maze is pretty much the same thing every time. It's like in one of 2 or 3 different combinations, but it's a really easy game. You have to intentionally try to lose, basically, is how easy it is. And so it takes like a handful of minutes to play the game and beat the maze, and see, you got to do it 20 times. So yeah, beat the game 20 times. Not fun. Alright, Guitar Hero 3. I love the Guitar Hero series, but it's something that I am not the best at. I can beat hard, and then expert gets a little tricky for me. So yeah, most of this stuff was done in 2015. Yeah. Did I really only get the 1 achievement? Huh. Yeah, I guess. Okay. Huh. I thought I got more. Um, but yeah, I should have gotten more, right? I guess not. Okay. So yeah, I picked it up again a little bit, and the only thing I did was refuse a boss fight, which is 0 Gamerscore. I swear I should have more stuff, but I guess not. I felt like picking it up again and playing it more, so. Alright, Black Ops, I don't think I have any new achievements in this. Yeah, everything was already completed. Beyond this point, I was just playing it. Alright, Microsoft Minesweeper, Windows 8. So, yeah, a lot of this is just straightforward, like complete a minefield for the first time without using any flags. So, yeah, just play the game, don't use flags. One a game on every board size, self-explanatory. And then, yeah, you have all the daily challenge stuff. So, like, get, grind for a year again on daily challenges. And then there's just some grinding based stuff. Like, so there's certain patterns in the mine. So a 1-2-2-1. Uncover the 2 safe tiles within 30 seconds. Generally, the 2 bombs are going to be in the middle. The 1-2-1, generally the safe space is in the middle. Adventure mode, yeah, they added the adventure mode into the Minesweeper before making it its own thing, so we got some achievements based off of that. So yeah, not hard completion, it's just a grind when it comes to daily challenges. Borderlands 2, I do have a new achievement in this. Basically doing some co-op stuff. Actually, I got a couple new ones. Actually, yeah, now that I think about it, I didn't play this until after the 50,000, so excuse me. So yeah, this game, really fun. I think it's the best Borderlands game, except for Borderlands 3. Borderlands 3 is really good. Um, so yeah, I highly recommend it. I don't remember there being anything that was too tough, except for like maybe the super bosses, beating those, and maybe some of the DLC stuff. But for the most part, not that tough in terms of a completion. Borderlands Game of the Year edition. Got this, so it's basically, Borderlands again. Only thing I'm missing is really some of the DLC stuff and especially the co-op stuff. So yeah, basically just missing co-op stuff really. Lego Harry Potter, years 1 through 4. Fun game. I am a fan of the Lego games. So yeah, these are pretty fun. The only ones that were really bad were just all the like 100%ing achievements, so like getting everything, all the gold bricks, all the everything. But yeah, it's fairly easy completion, not too hard. Just, it's a little bit extra work to 100% the game. Guitar Hero 2. So finally picked it up. Got a fair number of the achievements. I'm missing like, 5-star the game on, 5-star everything on hard. 5-star everything on expert. Beat the expert campaign. Missing that. Jordan on expert. Buy all guitars. Can't do that because, some of the guitars are locked behind beating expert or 5-starring expert and hard. View the credits. I was going to do this. I started doing this. And then I looked, and it seemed like the credits were going on forever. And it's like, why isn't it unlocking? I looked it up. The credits are 20 minutes long. I'm not going to sit and look at the credits for 20 minutes. So, I mean, maybe I will. Maybe I'll go back and do that. But for now, no. And then there's co-op stuff I didn't do because I don't have a second guitar. So yeah, basically I'm just missing co-op and then expert stuff, really. But yeah, that 20 minutes of credits. That's up. I accidentally exited out. All right, back to this. Okay, let's see. Where did we leave? Okay, so Battlefield 1. I know I don't have any new achievements on this, but the game, yeah, the game came out after, so yeah. I didn't do any of the DLC. The game, when it comes to achievements, is for the most part not bad because it's like reach rank 2 with your things in multiplayer, 10 melee kills in campaign. Most of it's pretty straightforward and not hard. The one that I don't like and was pretty, was a pain was completing all the codex entries and getting all the challenges. Those were annoying because a lot of the challenges were tough, like, kill all the things in this. Like there's a shooting section on a blimp at the end of the game, and you have to kill all the enemies or a certain amount of enemies, and that was tough, and you have to like restart over and over again and do it. So yeah, those achievements were a pain. Everything else was not too bad. Even completing game on hard wasn't that bad compared to veteran on Call of Duty games. So not a terrible completion for the original 1000. Just some of the challenges are a bit of pain. So all right, click your heroes. All right, so this is another game where I'm gonna say don't play this game. Like, you see how many hours I put into this? 294. Do not play this game. All right. I started in 2017 and I finished it in July of this year. And you might think, oh, well, maybe you played it a little bit here, a little bit there. No, this was every day. Okay, so this is an idle game that just plays in the background. So my thought process was, okay, it's an idle game. I'll play it and it will run in the background and it's going to be a free 100, free 1000 gamer score in the background while I play other games. But it takes forever. It takes forever to complete. Like, you can see, like, okay, August, 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 August. Okay, so some of these are not that bad. Attack 50,000. So you can click, or you can, let the heroes. It's a standard clicker game. So it's like, okay, click 50,000 times. Bam, done. Kill 1,000 or 10,000 monsters. Bam, done. Reach level 10. Okay, not bad. Kill 1,000 bosses. Not bad. Ascend, so it's like, your standard clicker thing where it's like, okay, give up everything, restart, but with these bonuses. Okay, do that for the first time. August, still, okay. Relic, just extra items that help you out, still in August, okay. So a month later, level up heroes, basically level up to 25,000 for your heroes. So a little bit of a grind, but there's a good number of heroes in the game, so just get a bunch of them to like level 1,000 or 2,000 and you're done. So not too bad. September 2017. November, defeat all Centennial bosses. So basically get to level 1000 because each 100 levels has a special boss to it. So yeah, basically get to level 1000. So it took me a couple months to get to level 1000. Fair enough. Open treasure chests. That's an enemy that randomly spawns, gives you extra gold. Now we're in March, so that was another 5 months or so, 4 or 5 months. A month after that was hire all heroes. So, but then from then to now, reach level 3,600, you have to restart so much to do that. And there's like 2 tiers of restarting. You have the ascending where you gain certain power-ups for that, and then you have transcending, which is a full restart with different bonuses. So you're like, it's back to as if you never played the game before, but with some more bonuses in different areas that will only be applied like later on. I do not recommend this game. It took a long time to finish, like started August 2017, finished it in July 2019, almost 2 years to finish this game. Just, I do not recommend it. Rivals of Ether. This game's pretty fun. It's a nice Smash Brothers style fighting game. I think I'm only missing a few things, like, play 300 matches, complete wave 45 of this wave mode, gold medal story mode, 100,000 coins, that's just a grind, level 10 with all the Abyss characters, that's a grind. So I'm missing basically just grinding stuff or using specific moves like Orcane's up special or Apsa's Cloud Exploded down air. So mostly missing grind based stuff, but fun game. Good Smash Brothers type game. Black Ops 2. Alright, so I got a couple of these achievements in 2017 when they made it backwards compatible. So this one was story based that you just do collect all intel, complete all challenges. The challenges and the intel, okay, intel's not that bad because it's collectible. Just look up a guide, but the challenges, some of them were really tough. So some of those are tough. And then as for zombies based achievements, I got the turned game mode ones done finally. Turned was not a game mode I played too often when the game first came out. But yeah, went back and finally got those achievements. Still missing the Easter eggs though. Full lockdown. Not sure why I never completed this earlier, but hey, it's done now. And then that's pretty much it for new achievements, I think. Yeah. So for now, I'm just missing, Easter eggs or maybe the one or two other zombies achievements. But campaign-wise, it's done. So yeah, uh, not terrible in terms of completing. I'd say the hardest achievements are those zombies Easter eggs. Just haven't done them yet because they require 4-player co-op. South Park: The Stick of Truth, pretty fun game. I like it a lot. It's very much in the style of Paper Mario. Pretty fun game. The only thing that sucked achievement-wise were the collectibles. So getting all the friends, getting all the costumes, getting all the weapons, getting all the Pokemon. So a lot of those are missable, which sucks. So yeah, just for the most part, it's not bad. In terms of achievements, because a lot of them are pretty straightforward. You're either like you're doing things related to the story, or you're using specific, like this one, like you use a specific outfit, which isn't too hard to do. The only hard ones were the collectibles and just following a guide for that and making sure you don't miss any of the missable ones, because if you miss the missable collectibles, you got to start the game all over, and it sucks. Monopoly Plus, easy completion, really. Just, it's Monopoly. You're going to easily get this. Own a property, buy a house, win a game, build a hotel, collect rent for more than $700. Um, so yeah, pretty much, really, a lot of it is easy to complete, easy completion, fun game. It's Monopoly. Alright, Minecraft cross-platform version. I have pretty much everything for this. I'm not going to go over every little thing. The only ones I'm missing are these Sulker Box and the Dragon's Breath and Glass Bottle. Killing the Ender Dragon and respawning the Ender Dragon. So the reason I haven't killed the Ender Dragon yet is because in my world it glitched out where I was in the Ender Dragon fight, I died, and I went back, but the Ender Dragon was just stuck in place inside of something, so I left and came back, and he just died, and there was no egg there, so have to do it on a new world. So yeah. But yeah, I have all the aquatic update achievements, cats and pandas I have done, village updates. The only one I don't have is Pillager Raid, because for whatever reason you have to own or host the world to get that. I tried doing it on a friend's realm and it didn't count for some reason, and that's why, because you have to be the host of the world or you have to own the world, otherwise it doesn't count. And then I guess this is a new one. I don't remember this one. Give someone a suspicious too. I guess they just added this because I didn't remember that one. I completed most of this, as you see, August over the summer. So yeah, I guess this is relatively new. All right, cool. New achievement. All right. We have Grand Theft Auto 4. Finally picked up the game, and I have, beat the story and then some of the extra ones, like, really for so long, get a turkey in bowling, beat the high score in the minigame, finish the story in less than 30 hours, just went for that on the first playthrough, scoring darts. So, most of it's just either side stuff or, beat a friend at pool, or, story. And I don't have any of the collectibles done because I just didn't feel like going for those yet. Because, yeah, there's a lot of collectibles. There's like, you gotta do all the helicopter stuff, you gotta do police computer stuff, you gotta get the pigeons. So, yeah, just flying under the bridges. So, yeah, just missing all the collectibles. Didn't feel like going for those yet. Star Wars: The Complete Saga. This was all done previously. Okay, so yeah, fun game. Recommended. Easy completion. Borderlands 3. Only things I'm missing in this so far is reach level 50, co-op stuff, co-op stuff, co-op stuff. And then complete circles of slaughter side missions, Iridium Proving Grounds, Golden Key, and then unlock all achievements. So yeah, pretty much all co-op stuff, because like when it comes to Circles of Slaughter, definitely more of a co-op oriented thing. So yeah, just missing co-op stuff and then reaching level 50. Highly recommend this game. It's, I think, in my opinion, the best of the Borderlands games. Really fun. Rest of the achievements aren't that bad. Most of them are just, story based, or a little bit. Some of them are a little bit of a grind, like finding all the named locations, deciphering all the slabs. So yeah, some of them are a little bit of a grind, because it's like there are some collectibles, but highly recommend the game. Black Ops 3. Don't think there's anything new in here. Yeah, 2015. And then, yeah, I don't think I have anything new in this since 50,000. Oh yeah, I do. The only one was complete all the solo trials in Garad Crovy. So yeah, did that, and then I think yeah, so. Oh yeah, and then Zombies Chronicles. I forgot that came out. Huh. Zombies Chronicles, yeah, just some of the achievements are the same since last time. I just have the Easter eggs missing, really. So I'm pretty much just missing Easter eggs, and then beating the game on veteran or realistic difficulty, and then just some other co-op stuff. Or not co-op stuff, campaign stuff, like earn all decorations. So missing mostly campaign stuff. Doritos Crash Course. I know for a fact I don't have any new achievements in that. I just was playing that recently. Okay, Black Ops 4. This game, I have most of the achievements in. I'm missing Easter eggs for the maps. The only Easter egg I completed was for the Nuketown map, so yeah, 9, Voyage of Despair, Blood of the Dead, missing the Easter eggs on that. And I'm probably not going to go for them, because, I just don't think it's going to be really worth it. I mean, they're 30 Gamerscore, so they've dropped the Gamerscore values pretty significantly for the Easter eggs. And I just think all the work that goes into trying to get a perfect run for those, I just don't want to go through it. These are co-op based stuff, which I don't play with randoms really. I mostly play solo. Blackout, I just was not interested in Blackout, so I did not even really touch it much. This one I did do, but it was glitched at the time, and so it didn't unlock, so I haven't gone back and fixed that. Classified, I have all the achievements in. But yeah, like Dead of the Night, I don't have the Easter egg done. Ancient Evil, I don't have the Easter egg done. Alpha Omega, I do have the Easter egg done. And then Tag der Toten, I don't have the Easter egg done. And then The Secret is a co-op based thing, and it's got to be done in a very specific way. So doing that with randoms probably wouldn't work out. So yeah, basically just missing Easter eggs and then Blackout, which that's the thing, I really don't want to play Blackout. So, and yeah, it's kind of a weaker Call of Duty title in my opinion. Just wasn't that great. Modern Warfare Remastered, it's the same as Modern Warfare, really. They're all it's all the same achievements. I think there's only like one different achievement, and that's to do that time paradox thing in All Gillied Up or whatever mission. So yeah, pretty standard from Call of Duty 4. Not much else to really say, except not a hard completion, except for completing the game on veteran, because it is one of the tougher veteran campaigns, and then Mile High Club, obviously. All right, Microsoft Mahjong Windows 8 version. I'm pretty sure I completed this way back when, 2013. And so now we have Windows 10 version, which has daily challenges. So yeah, doing all the daily challenges for this. Working on that right now. This probably won't be. This isn't going to be completed till next year. I have 7 of the golds, so this month, or hopefully this month. I haven't been playing it a lot, but this month I'll go for the gold, and then January, and then March. So yeah, that's all that's left in this, is just grinding that out. So another grind. GTA 5, I don't think I have any new achievements in. Yeah, 2016. I have everything done up until the Doomsday Heist. I just haven't done the Doomsday Heist yet. Call of Duty World War II. We're almost done. So Call of Duty World War II, I did not get any of the DLCs for it. I just did not want to get them. I did not find the zombies interesting in this game. So as for in base game, veteran, didn't do veteran. It's some random stuff like rescue allies with the Sherman while keeping armor above 80%, sneak through undetected. So yeah, missing just some miscellaneous stuff. And then there's a few zombies things I'm missing as well. So yeah, this one is the full Easter egg. The World War II Zombies is different for those that haven't played it in that you have a quote-unquote casual side of the Easter egg and then the quote-unquote hardcore side of the Easter egg. And they will just spell out for you in the menus, here's what you gotta do for the casual side Easter egg. And I did do the casual side Easter egg. If I can find that achievement. Yeah, here, fireworks. Retrieve the artifact. So I did that completely on accident, actually. I was just playing the game, and then it's like, hey, you're almost done. And it's like, might as well complete it. And that was in my second game of the map that I did that. So yeah, it wasn't that hard to do the casual side, but then like the problem with the hardcore side is you got to do this, build all variants of the wonder weapon of that map, and I just don't feel like doing that because I don't want to. That's going to already take a long time to do. Just building all those variants because you got to go through 4 different things to do that, and then you got to go through the hardcore Easter egg, which has extra steps that they don't, So it's too long for me to do solo. And then as for this achievement, finding Dr. Straub, he appears in one of like many locations. You have to check them all, but like only within a certain time limit. It's very luck based. Haven't gotten it, and I just don't play the zombies enough to really care. Alright, the new Modern Warfare. I have everything done in this, except for complete on Veteran, haven't started that yet. And then complete Spec Ops. I have the first mission done in that, but it's still kind of glitchy, the game mode is, so. But yeah, honestly, the achievements in this aren't too bad. Most of them are pretty straightforward. I can't really think of one that is like really that tough. I mean, Golden Path's kind of difficult because you got to have a perfect run, but it wasn't too bad. Reown the Night wasn't too bad. So yeah, a lot of these aren't that bad achievement wise. So yeah, fairly easy stuff really. I was surprised. Uno, easy completion. It's a little bit of a grind with some of the achievements, like win while draw 4 challenges. You have to have that house rule equipped, and then basically just played with a friend online and grinded that out. The only hard one, quote unquote, was win against AI, because the AI likes to cheat and will, just cheat to win. So yeah, that was the only quote unquote hard one, but that, didn't take too long to really even do. So Guitar Hero Aerosmith, pretty fun. I've first Guitar Hero that I beat on Expert actually, so yay for that. I was really happy about that. Um, missing online stuff. I'm missing co-op stuff. That's pretty much the bulk of what I'm missing. So yeah, pretty fun. I enjoyed it a lot. It's not the best Guitar Hero game, um, but yeah, I enjoyed playing it. And hey, first expert completion, so nice. Microsoft Treasure Hunt Windows 10 Edition. This is something I only recently found out about, and playing through it again wasn't as bad because a lot of the achievements carried over. So like, yeah, I'm rich, gather 5 million gold because of the save data. The thing is like they updated the game, so it's no longer a Windows 8 version, it's a Windows 10 version. So the save data carried over. So a lot of the achievements got unlocked already. So gather 5 million gold got unlocked, have 5 hearts unlocked. So a lot of this unlocked automatically, but then some of it didn't, such as purchase the 8 dynamite bag, 10 pickaxe spout, which is weird because buying everything was unlocked totally decked out. Yeah, that was unlocked from the carryover save data, but then these weren't, which are like prerequisites to that. So I had to basically restart the game, delete the save, and then start from scratch to get these. Uh, so yeah, still a little bit of a grind, but not as bad as last time because a lot of stuff carried over. So there's that. Super hot. Started playing this in 2017. Really good game. The achievements aren't that bad in it. I like it a lot. It's very fun game. And then I just recently came back and did some more stuff. So collectibles for the terminals, those are very well hidden, I will say. You have to go outside the map for a lot of them, and you wouldn't find them in normal gameplay. You have to deliberately look for them and follow a guide. And then this is just a speedrun challenge. This is another speedrun challenge, except you're timed in real time and not just when you're moving. And the only thing I'm missing is beat all the challenges. I have most of them complete. The only ones I haven't done yet are complete the 25 levels with no restarts, and then the one that unlocks after that. So haven't done that yet. For I tried doing it, haven't done it yet. Maybe I'll try again later. But yeah, for now, just one more achievement to go. And then lastly, we have Pac-Man Championship Edition 2. Pretty fun game. Most of this was done before 50,000, and then I decided to come back to it because it's like, yeah, give me something to do. So yeah, 2017 I got rank S in a score attack single train, and then I did rank S in score attack regular, and then the achievement that gave me 100,000 score attack in extreme. These were tough because you have to have a perfect run. You have to just be really good at the game. So yeah, that is what got me 100,000 gamer score, and the only achievement I'm missing so far in this is to complete the adventure mode 100%. So yeah, this is the game that got me 100,000. So yeah, and that is pretty much every game that took place between 50,000 and 100,000. So yeah, I want to thank you for watching. This has been a goal years in the making. I was really happy that it only took about 3 years since 50,000 to get to this point. I attribute that a lot to the collections, Crash Bandicoot, Spyro, Bioshock, and Assassin's Creed, because those all were 3,000 points, and just like finding easy games like Harry Potter wasn't a hard completion to do. So yeah, finding some easier games to complete. So yeah, so thank you for watching. If you watched all the way up to this point, I will have 50,000 linked in the description if you want to watch that one. And I will see you again at 200,000.